So I walk out the break room with my bag of popcorn. I sit in my toolbox. I open it, and Alan, he sits down next to me, right? Because it was towards the end of the day, so we're just gonna start bullshitting. And he sits down, and he's like, what the fuck? I was like, what? He's like, holy shit. I was like, what happened? He's like, man. He's like, I sat down and I blew the crotch out on my pants and I smelled burnt ass buttery popcorn. And for a second, I thought it was my balls. I was like, what the fuck? You got butternut balls over there or what?
Buttery balls? He's like, I hope not.
Bro, he legit worried me when he said he thought his balls smelled like burnt popcorn.
I was like, you having a stroke?
I was like, bro, you got butternuts. You need to get yourself some fucking ball wash and get that shit cleaned up.
The working with Alan has been pretty fun since he's like right there.
Yeah.
It's good to have a person that you like that you work with.
Yeah, I always bullshit with them. I try new jokes on them. Most of them miss, but you know.
Yeah, it's okay.
At least I got a live audience.
That's exactly. He's willing to listen.
Yeah. He listens to the podcast, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, he worried me about his buttery nuts. And I was like, boy, you need to get yourself on ballwash.com and get you some ballsy.
Eat some motherfucking ballsy.
Some motherfucking ballsy to get them crusty nuts nice and clean with their pH balanced soap that's uniquely formulated to keep you smelling good and feeling good throughout the whole day, even after heavy activity. They have no bullshit ingredients, only the good stuff like essential oils and plant extracts, no sulfates, no parabens, synthetic dyes, and of course, they never test on animals. Ballsy has this amazing ball wash. They also have this super awesome trifecta of products called the Ballsy.
Yeah, the Ballsy sack pack, bro.
The sack pack, where it comes with all the essentials you need to keep your junk funk free. It comes with ball wash, sack spray, and that delicious nut rub that you put on the bottom of your nuts. Keep the buttery, crusty nuts away. Ball wash.
Was that an ad? Did you just do an ad?
Yep. You like that one, don't you?
All right.
So yeah,
You
go to ballwash.com. Get you the sack pack. Type in TWD15 at checkout to get 15% off your first purchase. Ball wash. Get you some and keep the funk off your junk. Look at that. I came up with that all on the fly. I didn't even plan.
Junky, wonky, funky, donkey.
I honestly, I was telling you a story and then I started reading it. I was like, I can do this, I think. But yeah, you ready to get into the show?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, let's do it. All right.
Shit, man, that's a good one. I don't even like goats. I'm lying. Goats are cool. They just mean.
I'm just saying, man, ISIS can post whatever the fuck they want, but I can't post a girl getting her box eaten on the car.
That's what was Meals on Wheels. That's what he posted was out of pocket for and we should have been in jail for like 2 weeks at most. But it's been a year.
Bro, I feel like Akon up in this bitch. I'm locked up in Facebook jail. They won't let me.
Y'all been in Facebook jail for a year?
Over a year.
Yeah,
What's up, D-Fam? Welcome back to the greatest Bi-City podcast in the world. It's the motherfucking Weekly D podcast. I'm your host, Danny G, and today we're joined by Kyle Austin and by the homie, Ben. What's up, Ben? I fucking stumbled through that.
I'm chilling, brother. How bad about that? I'm good. It's kind of like really honored to be on here. You know, like Kyle been like telling me y'all be really getting to the bottom of things.
Fuck
and, like,
yeah.
I don't have to censor myself, so that's a welcome thought right there.
Hell yeah, man. You know, that's the beauty about this podcast is we created it to just talk shit all the time, get drunk, and not have to worry about any repercussions.
We've done that many a time and gotten way too drunk as a result of that.
Yeah, we got Kyle's known as a motherfucking legend around these blocks. Getting shit faced drunk and just holding it down.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so it's for reference. We had a Christmas party episode last year as we were ending the year, and I was trying to hang, bro. I just was drinking we were just straight. I was just drinking straight bourbon, pretty much. At first it was bourbon and Coke, and then eventually just became straight bourbon, and then eventually, I was just sitting there with my head down while the podcast was going, and they're like, "You good?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can't stop a legend." And then proceeded to throw up all over the bathroom and also break a TV.
That sounds like a legend to me, brother.
Right? It's fucking legendary.
Yeah.
Only Kyle.
How was the TV broken first? Let me ask that.
Okay, so I went to bed, right, and was laying down. At this point I was done. But my wife was she's like, "Hey, go turn the TV off in the living room," because the living room for ambiance. I put on some a Yule log, like the ones on the TV you get on YouTube, and it just lights up. You hear the crackle and shit. So I put one of those on. But I was drunk. I didn't give a shit. I was like, "I already turned it off." And she was like, "No, go, you fucking idiot, go turn it off." All right, fine. So I get up, and as I'm walking, the cord with the TV was there, so I tripped over it. And I tripped over it. It smacked all the way down the floor, face first. And I picked it up, and she goes, "What the fuck, Kyle?" And I was like, "What do you want me to do? It fell." And I was like, "Look, it's fine." And then when I looked at it, it was not fine. There was a big crack down the middle, and there was also just a big the actual outside of the TV. It was all fucking busted.
Fucking Kyle, bro.
Yeah, dude, it was bad.
All I gotta say is, Kyle, you better be ready for this year's fucking end of the year party.
Oh god, not after fucking.
Come on, bro. It's gonna be a full Paper Plate Media Christmas party this year. We got more podcasts under the brand. I mean, you better be ready.
Well, side note, Ben, just to give you reference on what happened last week, because I told you before the podcast that I'd tell you what happened. So I went to Texas, went to Houston for a little bit, got to spend some time with some friends and some family as well. But when I went, I reached out to my buddy Patrick, who is actually he likes to just go around Bel Air area. He's big into Chinatown food and knows a lot of the local bars and stuff.
Stevens?
Yeah. So we went out to Bel Air, and we ended up going to this place called Honey Pig. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I have not, but please continue. This story just got interesting because that Stevens put me on the Mega Man in 6th grade in Navarro Middle School.
Fuck yeah. What's it called? So Honey Pig's this Korean barbecue spot, right? It was pretty good. I did realize that I wasn't a big fan of Korean barbecue when I first had it. It just to me was a little bland. But with that being said, I'm probably getting so much fucking shit for that. But with that being said, we got 4 bottles of soju at first, and we were drinking soju. And my friend was like, "Hey, you guys want to go do karaoke?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I love karaoke. Let's fucking do it." So me, my buddy Blake, who's on the other podcast, Accidental Chaos, and Patrick, we go to this karaoke bar called Spotlight out at Midtown. And so we go there. I was have one beer. I was kind of buzzing already from the soju. So I had a beer. So I was like, let me cool it just in case. Cause I got to go home. I'm staying with my parents. I don't want to come to a fucking shit show. Well, that one beer turned into 4 beers. And then after that, I also had 2 or 3 shots of bourbon, tequila, and I think a vodka. And then I was buzzing hard at this point. But I told my friend Blake.
Buzz it?
Yeah.
I'd be dead. I'm such a lightweight now. I used to polish off handles. You are a soldier. My bad, man. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I wasn't
good.
but you said buzz.
No. At that point, Kyle thought he was still a young man in college.
Yeah, this happens. So so you're good because this happens. So anytime I say I'm buzzed, I'm actually really close to the edge. I'm really close. But I'm like, man, I'm not even buzzed yet. And my friend Blake's like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "All right." He said, "Hey Patrick, Kyle said he's not buzzed yet. He's not even buzzed yet." And Patrick goes, "Oh really?" So Blake gets me naughty-os. So I get that and I drink that. And then Patrick gives me a shot. I didn't know what the shot was, but I was making fun of him because he had never had. We were talking about Rumple Mints, which is a minty shot.
You mix that with Jaeger and it's a dead Nazi.
Yeah,
I've never. Is it good though? Have you ever had it?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this real quick. It's not good, but somehow goes down great.
Bro, anything with Jaeger is not good.
But
I love Jaeger, bro.
What happens that Rumple Mints came in and lightened it up, and it was weird. It's like when you chew gum and then drink water.
That's kind of nice, actually.
So it's like chewing 5 gum, right?
Bro, no,
that's
chewing 5
refreshing.
gum is like apparently licking like a planet's booty hole type of experience. I don't know. It's so amazing. Like I don't know.
Be one with nature that way.
Be like that.
God damn. But yeah, no, this shit was. I was talking about it, so I had this and it tasted like minty, and I was like, "What'd you give me?" But then I heard the bartender go, "Wow, your friends are trying to fuck you up." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "Oh, I just got you a 4 Horsemen." I was like, "What?"
Oh no! Oh no!
And I was like, "I'm gonna die." So we get up. I sang like 3 songs. I sang like "Family Tradition" by Hank Williams Jr. I sang "Stacy's Mom" by Fountains of Wayne. And the last song, me, Blake, and Patrick went up together and we sang "Santeria." I only remember going up there and like half the song because at that point I blacked out completely. I was just gone. And so apparently from this point on, this is all from everybody else's perspective. We stayed there for like another couple hours. Apparently, I have no idea. Apparently, I have a couple more drinks. Then I proceed to go outside as it closes, puke all over the place. And then Patrick tries to take me home. I puke all over his car, which is bad. And then apparently we got to my house, and my parents had like cameras like on the outside and shit. And apparently they watched me like just sitting in the fucking parking lot for like an hour and a half. Because apparently I was talking to Patrick, and he was just like, he's like, "You can go now." He's like, "No, I'll give me a second." And so me and him just took a nap. But my dad ended up carrying me in, and I woke up with towels all over the bed because apparently I'd thrown up all over the bed myself. And I woke up in the morning because I was supposed to actually hang with Danny and all of them. We were supposed to go
brewery hopping.
We were supposed to go brewery hopping the next day. Like, this was actually a super unplanned night. We had no expectations this was going to happen. And when we did, like, I woke up and I was still drunk. Like, I woke up and I still had like a really bad I could still feel it. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you get up and you're like, everything still like is moving at a slower pace. And I was like, I'm hammered. My dad and my mom are just sitting up there, just disappointed in me. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? It's really funny, honestly, in retrospect. I was like, well, I mean, it happens. This is what it is. Like, sometimes you just drink a little too much. But then the hangover hit, and I was like, fuck. Like, it smacked me in the fucking throat, bro. Like, literally, like, I got so nauseous. I was just sitting there, and I had, like, a Jell-O and, like, a Gatorade, and I just kept throwing it up. And it was horrible, bro. I was sick the whole rest of the day. But I ended up meeting up with my buddy Spencer and Blake. We went to Jinya Ramen Bar. I don't know if you've been there, but it's fucking delicious if you like ramen.
I have. It is free.
That's my spot. But Danny ended up in downtown, and he wasn't able to go. And his phone died halfway through.
I had a pocket full of cocaine, and I was ready to party. Kyle never showed up. I had to do the cocaine by myself.
Hey, real quick, man. I think you need to stick with some wine and cider, my guy Kyle.
Bro, Kyle's a fucking legend, bro. Every time he gets drunk.
Sometimes legends need to fade.
Like, retired.
They need to pump the brakes, right? Especially once you're getting old, bro.
Yes, be 30 soon.
That hangovers don't feel the same no more.
To be honest, it was horrible. I was sick for like 3 days. Like, even after I got home, and I still have like an aversion to like bourbon and stuff. Even though we went to like a couple places, I can kind of drink it, but I still have like an aversion to it.
That's
so like
horrible.
Beer's okay, but anything outside of that, like I'm like, I'll drink it. I'll be like, okay, nope, put it down. So, yeah, that was how that went for me. It was fucking wild. But yeah, no, that was then. But
the motherfucking legend, bro.
So what have you guys been up to, man? Enough about me.
No. I'm not answering any of those questions. I am just going to wait like a silent topic ninja. And I'm gonna chill because like low key I'm still I was actually asleep and I put my alarm on to wake up to this because I didn't sleep past it again. You know what I'm saying? Because like last week I was just knocked the hell out because like I don't really like it's really my job. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no respect for nobody's life, but it's okay. They can go to hell. So I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna listen for a little bit until my thoughts zap in. Drink this water, hydrate, and I just want to like I said, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna get to it. I really want to see how y'all do things. You know what I'm saying?
We got you.
For sure.
We got you.
What's it called? I do need to hear about this fucking upstairs neighbor story pretty soon, but we can set some time aside.
Oh, dude. Dude, oh my God, I'm ready for that. Just ask me that anytime. That's fine. I got you for that. This is gonna be entertaining.
All right, bet.
What have you been up to, Danny?
Shit, I've just been chilling, man. I've been working Uber, trying to hustle. Hustle a couple different jobs, make a little bit of extra money, finding some new cool places. It was my soon-to-be sister-in-law's birthday. She just turned 21. So, they put me in charge of getting the alcohol and getting someone fucked up. And what's that TikTok? Well, I understood the assignment.
Yeah.
Bro, I took it to the extreme. I got everyone fucked up.
Did you jungle juice it up in there?
No, bro. I just made everyone take shots.
Oh, God.
I made everyone keep up with me, and it's damn near impossible to do that. But yeah, it was a great time. Got her fucked up for her 21st. We went clubbing after she passed out. It was a great time.
He was done. So let's go up in her honor.
Yeah, dude, I was in party mode. Here's the thing: I'm a fully functioning alcoholic and also a drug addict. So if you tell me to party, my brain just flips script, and I'm ready to party till 4 or 5 in the morning, and that's exactly what we did.
Nah.
Yeah, bro, it was a good time though. Besides that, just chilled, cured a hangover. It wasn't that bad though. Everyone else was all fucked up. I was just prancing around.
Did you do some menu though?
Nah, I didn't eat it. I didn't eat, to be honest, while everyone else was hungover, I was fine. I was just chilling. I literally woke up the next day on Sunday and I was like, I'm gonna go do Uber again. It was fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. I was kind of buzzed, still driving around. It was a great time.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I was hustling. It was all good. But I do want to bring something up, Kyle.
Okay, curious.
Before I let you move on. So, today is October 25th, right? 2021. Mm-hmm. Well, ironically, 5 days ago last year was your first episode on the Weekly D podcast, episode 86, Bipartisanship. You have now done over 40 episodes with the Weekly D podcast.
Shit.
And it's your 1 year motherfucking anniversary. Congratulations for joining the Weekly D podcast and joining People Play Media.
Yeah!
Let's make some noise for that.
Fuck yeah.
How's it feel, buddy?
You guys.
How's it feel to have embarked on this adventure 1 year ago?
It's crazy, dude. Honestly, when I quit podcasting, with I Need a Beer initially, I didn't think I was going to get back into it, but you saw an opportunity and you invited me on, and ever since then, it's been just a blast riding through it. We've done literally so much in the span of this past year. We almost got a concert on, we had celebrity guests on, which is insane. We've literally had things I never thought would happen.
Grammy winning celebrity guest.
Yeah, we did have a Grammy winning. Yeah, we had Dionne Warwick on here for a short period of time, and we had his name's Damon Elliott. He's a producer. He's produced for Destiny's Child, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, a few other things. We've had him on as well.
Yep.
Even though it was for a short time, but we were doing a thing for Dojapalooza, which was a big music festival that we were helping with. That's been moved out to spring because they canceled it because of COVID. But yeah, we got a lot of opportunities this year, and it was really cool. We've gotten to talk to so many awesome people.
Yep.
We started a new podcast.
Hell yeah. Accidental Chaos 69.
Which you will definitely enjoy, Ben. It's all nerdy stuff all the time. We literally talk everything. And we have not had a Dragon Ball Z episode yet. And I got a buddy who's also a heavy Dragon Ball Z fan.
Bro, I have been on Super Saiyan on my leg and Majin Vegeta on my arm and a Dragon Ball on my finger. Come at me with the fanship, bro.
Damn.
Let's get it. I actually like Dragon Ball GT. Come at me. I love it.
I love Dragon Ball GT.
Bro, if it hadn't been for that, we would not have known we would never have known about Super Saiyan 4. And Super Saiyan 4 could drop a fucking god dragon or whatever what the Shenron was. So I was with it, bro. I was completely with all that.
Hey,
Okay, we're definitely
that's
gonna
what's
have to have you on when we do that episode because I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball fan, but my buddies are,
Yeah.
and so they're gonna go fucking nuts when they have somebody who's on their same level.
You know what?
yeah.
Fun fact. I didn't know anime existed when I got into Dragon Ball Z, brother. My dad, he's always like, well, my mom, rest her soul, she was kind of like the religious type of black woman. She didn't want me into like anything other than like Christian shit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But dad was the type to where like, yo, fuck that. You want to see that new Harry Potter? So he would take me to Borders bookstore back when that shit was open, which was like, in my opinion, the best one. And he would one day he pointed toward the manga. He was like, hey man, those are like comics. Why don't you go check those out? He didn't even know he pointed me to Dragon Ball Z, bro. So I actually read Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, a lot of those things before like I was seeing it on TV. So it was that shit hit me at a different point in my life. It was pretty dope, man.
That's so interesting. It's hard to believe. It's crazy to think like, oh yeah, no, you didn't start with the anime. You started with the mangas, which is crazy, and not even knowing it's a manga. So
I had no
a comic book.
Yeah, I had no.
Dude, that's wild.
It was dope.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck, bro.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now Yu-Gi-Oh was a manga, bro, and let me tell y'all something. Yugi in the manga, bro, is a killer. Like a literal, like he takes lives. The boy is a beast. It is really actually scary. He kills some niggas with a yo-yo. It was wild.
No shit.
Bro, he ran around them with a yo-yo, slammed it so hard into the tin of the roof. I cannot make this shit up. That it punched through, and he did it all the way around them. And he's like, "You want to play a game?" Because they didn't look down. And since they fucked up by the time and didn't play right or whatever, they fell through that shit. And he didn't tell them. Like they fell through a fucking roof.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. Don't be a bully in the anime world, dog. Apparently you'll die no matter how age you are.
They get fucked up, huh?
Pokemon legit die and put the Pokemon manga.
Yeah.
And they fucking kill Pokemon.
What do they eat? Meat-wise.
Pokemon.
That is disgusting.
Tauros meat or something. I don't know.
Eat something that says his name, bro.
What's
like
it
they
called?
got delicious looking berries out there, fam. I'm just gonna have to take that L, bro.
Right. God damn.
No meat, gonna go veggie.
I swear, because like, yo, Pokemon, bro, they got science and shit. You know, their wars were over with Lieutenant Surge and all them. I love Pokemon, and like they don't really have no problems like that. So I feel like they actually have time to look towards alternative food things.
I don't know,
They eat
man.
a lot of rice cakes.
I'm pretty sure Magikarp was pretty fucking good.
Okay, that don't count. I'll fuck
Get Pikachu to fry his ass up.
Yep. That's the one I'll fry up for sure.
You'll have air fried Magikarp.
I'm gonna get a gold one and do it, bro. They be like, it's in danger. I'll be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm hungry.
I'm just saying, man. If there was Pokemon I would eat, it'd definitely be a Magikarp. I wouldn't even feel bad about that one.
Nah, it's that one started. Like, it don't even really talk.
Exactly. Just flops around.
So, but I couldn't eat a Caterpie or nothing, bruh.
I don't know about all that.
It's a good question of what Pokemon you would eat, though.
Snorlax?
Feed the family for a week.
Fucking Snorlax would be the easiest to hunt. He's asleep half the fucking time.
Snorlax seems like it has some chewy meat, though.
Yeah, it's probably
like whale blubber. What if it's just all muscle, just solid? What if you just open it up and he's actually just so swole that he just looks fat?
Now here's even worse. What if like it's only awkward pieces of him that actually taste good, like the shit you would never think of. They'd be like, "Yo, this Snorlax dick is tender than a bitch." You know what I'm saying? Like
the best pieces, man.
I was about to say the same thing. I was like, man, I bet the dick tastes good.
Yeah, they're like, what is this Snorlax? Wow, we thought it'd be real blubbery. And I was like, well, we
it's Snorlax dick.
Yeah, it's the balls and dick, man, like the cojones. I'd sue everybody.
That'd be so fucked up, man. That'd be fucked up too if you're eating that shit and you're over here licking your fingers and shit. And you ask them, what's that shit? Oh, that's Snorlax dick. What?
Yo,
where's soup?
Like, this better be Alfredo sauce.
Right?
They're like, that is Magikarp cum. That's Magikarp cum. Sorry. What's it called?
I don't know, man.
But what's it called? So did you do anything fun outside of that? Just pretty much same old, same old.
Same old shit. Do Uber,
Good
get
shit,
your
dude.
dick sucked, go to sleep, repeat. You know.
Love to see it. Fucking, I had a busy weekend this weekend. I went to fucking. So our friends came into town, and we went to a bunch of different places in Louisville. And by the way, Ben, if you're ever looking for a new place to live outside of Texas, Louisville's your spot. I promise you, it's fucking awesome.
In Kentucky?
Hell yeah, Kentucky's fucking cool, man.
Kyle,
Hey, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like there's some states in the United States that just black people gonna avoid, and we don't know why. And I feel like, and it sucks because I love bourbon, I love whiskey, I love brown liquor. So I just feel like that's one of them states, along with Oklahoma.
I mean,
Ohio.
Alabama.
hold on. I understand the Kentucky, right? Because it starts with the K. And, you know, the clan, the Kardashians, they all start with K's. They all fuck up black
We
people.
don't like. Let's do the AK.
All I'm saying, guys.
All I'm saying is two things that kill black people is the clan and the Kardashians. That's
Bro,
all
you
I'm
know
saying.
what? Man, I don't know what's going on with Kanye, and I'm a fan. Like, it really, I'm a legit fan. I love Jesus. Like,
Bro,
I'm a
same.
fan. No, it was so good.
Yep. Same. I'm a huge Kanye fan. You know he goes by Ye now, right? He ain't Kanye
I
now.
don't
He
get-
legally changed his name.
I don't give a fuck. He gonna be Kanye West to me forever.
Hell yeah.
I get
The
that.
man that did the Boost Mobile commercial with Ludacris and T.I., bro.
Oh, shit. I haven't thought about
Yeah.
that in so fucking long.
Yep. That was hard.
I haven't seen it ludicrous and God damn.
Holy shit.
That was another generation, man. Whole different world. Good. That's still was that Soldier Boy era?
Hey, bro, that was
Yeah.
a good time.
Hell yeah, we were what for like 8th, 7th grade?
Yeah,
I
around that
was
time.
like, I was about 7th grade at that time, I believe. Back when it was what's that shit called? Damn, when the shoulder lean was out.
Yep, but Young Dro
Mm-hmm.
and fucking Jibs, King Kong.
I could not dance, so like, and all those songs were
Right.
like dancing. I had no fun.
Bro, hold on. Do you remember the Boost Mobile commercial, Kyle?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in a very long time.
We're about to play
It
this
sounds
shit.
familiar as fuck.
I have
but-
not seen this in so fucking long. I completely forgot this was a thing. Hold on.
Yay!
Give me that beat. South side, outside, west side, let's ride. East side, right, east side, Lakeshore Drive, and I'm Chi-Town's finest. Where you at? The whole city behind us.
Atlanta, home of the ladies in the really tight skirts. Or if somebody moves and somebody gets hurt. From Decatur down to CP and EP. Battlefield to the battlefield is DTP.
Okay, what up?
On the YGs.
Jackets and white tees with hand ones in every color like iced tea. I might be like crazy. Compton's right knee. The way I paint pictures with these hip hop scriptures. Where you at? The whole city behind us. Where you at? The whole city behind us. South side, outside, west side, let's ride. Where you at? The whole city behind us. I'm keeping this beat for myself.
Goddamn.
Bro.
Dude, this is before like the game was out of G-Unit. That's wild. That's super old.
Bro, yeah.
You're like that's before the 50 Cent beef. Wow, holy shit.
Bro.
I do.
Ah,
God damn.
did we
That was
just
brought back like a
did
time
we
in
just
my
date
life that I don't
ourselves?
remember.
Did we just admit to the world we're that fucking old?
Yeah. They can see it in my fucking gray hairs.
That was the greatest time in hip hop, though. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Bro, did you see the man's collar? Like, it was
Bro, that was pink polo Kanye, except he had an orange polo that day.
Yep. Good
We
time.
don't count orange.
That was the GOAT.
But goddamn. Well, but yeah, no, God, that's fucking wild. God, you guys took me back all the way. Fucking, goddamn. But no, some friends of mine came into town.
Uh-huh.
out of Dallas, and we took them to the Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular on Thursday, which, by the way, is one of the coolest fucking things. It's only in Louisville. They have them in other places, but they're not the same. Basically, it's a bunch of local artists and artists from like different, even a few from different states that come in and handcraft these pumpkins in like all these different cool ways. But they did TVs this year, like the decade in like television, and they did like, you know, I Love Lucy. They talked like all these different crazy ones, like all the way down to Stranger Things, and you know, a little bit of stuff in horror. They were talking about all kinds of crazy shit. It was awesome, super super cool. And I highly recommend checking it out if you're ever in Louisville for some reason during the Halloween season. Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular.
If I could ever afford to take a day off or take a week off, oh my god, I totally would.
Yeah, this shit's awesome. Like, go up real quick. They also have a Christmas one where it's stained glass, which is pretty cool.
Oh shit, that's pretty
But yeah,
cool.
no, this is what they look like. Like a lot of them. And the cool thing is you go once and they, you know, they go bad. Like pumpkins go bad. So like you only get to see them like as they go through. So sometimes you'll see some you'll never get to see again.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty cool.
That is nice.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
Jurassic Park pumpkins? Oh, you got me there.
Yeah, dude. But they did like Netflix themed ones. They did all kinds of cool shit.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Great place. The next day, we went to Maker's Mark and we had them dip a bottle at Maker's Mark, because if you go to Maker's Mark, even if you don't take the tour, you can go in and buy a bottle and dip it in the wax, which is really really cool.
Okay.
So we went
That's right.
that.
You did that last year, right?
Yeah, I did it last year as well, but we did it again this year because they wanted to go. They love Maker's Mark.
Nice.
So
Fuck
we
yeah.
did that. And then after that, what was that?
Fashion.
Say it one more time.
A Maker's Mark old fashioned, bro. It's like something I do enjoy. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fucking delicious.
Good old fashioned.
Hell yeah.
But you know what? It tastes better if you use brown sugar syrup
instead of simple syrup.
Yeah, I swear to you, because I had to work at this Italian job. I worked at this place called the Italian job. It's an actual Italian who owned it. He came over here. He brought this fucking espresso machine that looked like R2D2. It was fucking crazy.
Oh damn.
So yeah, man. They had their own types of even Italian cocktails. They made their syrups from scratch, this hibiscus syrup and everything. It was really dope. And started making a bunch of old fashions, and they always use the brown sugar, dude. And I'm telling you, it makes the difference. I feel like it's amazing. I feel like when you make drinks, your syrup should match, like just like when your sodas match, like when you put like a vodka with Sprite, like a Coca. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to try that. That sounds fucking delicious.
It is, man. It balances it. What it does is take that last little out to make it like completely smooth.
See, that's nice because you do get a harshness on the bourbon when you have an old fashioned if it's not done right.
Yeah.
And so you'll get that harshness toward the end and it burns. You're kind of like, ugh, it's too much. But throw a little water in it, usually fixes it. But if you can cut that and not have to water down your bourbon, that's you start winning, making some friends that way.
Yeah.
So
also depends on the type of bitters and the amount of bitters. Because I go 5 Angostura and 2 orange. You know what I'm saying? And then 0.75 of the brown sugar with 2 ounces, maybe 2.5 or 2.25 of like whatever brown you want. But you gotta stir that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then pour it over some ice. Oof, you in there like swimwear with no hair, bro. Oh God.
That sounds
and then
fucking good.
Real quick, you know what I'm saying? What you can do also, what they also do as well is they'll spritz like what's it called? An orange peel, but while you do it, you hold a lighter. So when you spritz it, it fucking goes on fire a little bit, bro. Like it shoots fire from the back of the fucking peel into the drink where it takes the bitters of the fucking orange peel with it. Then you twist it over and drop it right on top.
Yeah, I've had one like that before.
When I come into town, Ben, you're gonna have to make me a couple drinks, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. My lady works at a Michelin star restaurant, man. She's a chef / bartender. I do security at night, but like I'm an alcoholic or a retired one. So
retired. Don't worry, I'm about to retire with you in a second. But
I'm recovering.
I'm glad.
Hey man,
Hey, I'm recovering, but I've had 3 of these before we started recording.
is that Topo Chico seltzer?
Hell yeah, Topo Chico Seltzer, bro. I'm trying to get them to sponsor us.
My girl loves the seltzers.
I love the shit out these things, man. I'll drink them all
Topo
day.
Chico's
Like
delicious. I'm telling you, bro. Topo Chico and lemonade, or Topo Chico and orange juice, both of those things.
bro, Topo Chico on its own, bro.
Topo Chico's good too, yeah, for sure. But like, if you want to add a little
Endorse
something,
this man already. Like,
I'm just trying, dude. I've been drinking Topo Chico seltzers every fucking recording for the past 3 months, and I drink this shit like it's fucking Kool-Aid, man.
goddamn. I need to find some. I don't know if I have. I don't know if they're already here in Kentucky.
Bro, I drink it
have
every
it on
day.
Next,
I literally buy it like a 12-pack every week. I
What's it called?
I sip on them every fucking day.
Next time I go into town, I'm gonna have to do that because I'm driving in this time around.
Fuck yeah.
hey, let me know when you do. Me and my lady actually moved to Midtown. We actually went from a tent, no joke, in people's backyards. Like, tell people that I'm not kidding. Like, it was summertime. It was hot as fuck. Like, we had to download movies on Netflix so we can watch shit. And now we got a house in Midtown. So, like, holla at me. I'm right down from Montreal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Congratulations, bro. That's fucking
awesome.
dope.
appreciate that. It took 4 years. But, we're just going to keep moving forward, brother.
Hey, J. Cole said it best, right? There's beauty in the struggle.
There is.
That's awesome, dude. Honestly, like I didn't know that was going on, but like, goddamn, that's fucking dope. Honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, congrats on that. That's a fucking.
Have to put how people will post on social media. I'm like, there's some things you just should leave off social media, bro.
Yeah.
For sure, dude. I mean, you got y'all got y'all's own private life, and that's like the goal is to kind of keep it private sometimes, right? You don't want everybody. You don't want your business out there. There's one of the other people that want to make your business their business. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it's better to do it that way, where you're like, you can keep things cool, and then when you succeed, then you can kind of even then, don't even put out your successes. Just embrace them for what they are,
and never post your kids.
But yeah, because you got a little one, right?
Bro, I got 3, and you will not. If you can find a picture of her, let me know so I can delete it. Alright,
The only time I saw one was when she was first born, and I think it was one of them.
I think it's okay to post them when they're still babies and unrecognizable.
Yeah, but it's true
Well,
though. When
after
you get bigger,
6 months, you want to keep it on the down. You want to keep them off your social media. Protect
yeah,
them.
for sure. Agreed.
Yep.
It's better to keep things private, like as they grow up and stuff. Like I don't know, I don't want my kids exposed to I don't have kids right now, but I don't want them exposed to the outside world immediately.
Same.
I want them to kind of jump in because I had to get exposed to it, immediately as I got into life, and we got to go through it for a little bit. I don't want my kids to have to worry about that.
Social media ruined a lot of shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But it also opened the door to a lot of shit. But I feel like a lot of people abuse that door.
Yeah,
they just let everything else.
Yeah,
for sure. Like we can't not say that it's been beneficial for us because it definitely has.
That's where we market ourselves. Well, I mean, we sell ourselves on social media as a podcast, right? So, in a way, it's very beneficial to us. But in another way,
I don't associate it. Yeah, I don't associate it with my personal job or my personal life. Like I try to keep it as separate as possible.
Yeah,
that's kind of the goal,
Well, I post about my job all the time, but that's because I'm kind of pulling in more business. But it is what it is. Everyone runs their social media differently. But no, I agree with you. Protect them kids.
I respect that though. But no, honestly, bro, congrats on that. That's something to be celebrated for sure.
Yeah.
Even if it was just a celebration between you two, that's beautiful, bro. And I'm really happy for you guys.
Man, appreciate it, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
For
sure. What's it called? What's it called? I did hit up the casino, by the way. We went to Caesars this last weekend. I won like $400 on the Heidi Oktoberfest one, which is a big just Oktoberfest one. Proceeded to lose $300 worth of that. You know how that goes. Well, dude, okay, so usually when me and my wife go, we'll go with somebody. We'll hang out there for an hour, bro. We'll just put $100 in, and we'll just kind of call it. You know what I mean? Once we're out of money, we're out of money. We go in with the expectation that we're gonna go in, have a good time, and then we're done.
Mm-hmm.
And we come out not expecting anything. Well, our friends, they wanted to, just kind of enjoy it and stuff. So we didn't rush it or anything like that. And I was actually on a high kind of because we had taken a nap right before we left. And I was like, man, this is so fun. I started winning. I was feeling really good. And then my wife's like, she's tired. I was like, why are you so tired? She's like, well, it's 2 a.m. I was like, what do you mean it's 2 a.m? And then she shows me the phone, and it's 2:30 in the morning. I was like, oh my god. Bro, we didn't leave.
God!
We didn't leave because the guy who went with us, they won like $600.
Oh shit!
They were just hitting on it,
Uh-huh.
one after another. And so we didn't leave till like 4 o'clock. We didn't get home till about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. And I haven't done that in years. And I was like, but I didn't really drink anything, so it was just kind of like we were just having sober fun. But it was fun. And it was like I was exhausted. We were exhausted next day. I didn't wake up till like fucking 11 o'clock.
God, yeah. That sounds like a good time. It's that oxygen they pump in the casinos, you know. That's all it is, man. They get you in a little bit, and they start pumping the oxygen to keep you awake. You won't even realize what time it is.
Layering oxygen with something, man.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, but that shit was a blast. But no, I mean we had a good weekend overall, though, man. It was a lot of fun. We didn't do too much, but overall that was a blast.
Cool.
But shit.
Ready to move it on?
What you want to do, Pendejo of the week, and then we'll jump into Ben's story because I do want to hear about Ben's roommate. I want to hear about the upstairs neighbor.
All right.
So we'll drop Pendejo of the week first, Ben, and then after that we'll go into the story.
All right.
I definitely want to hear that. I want to hear this from beginning to end, bro.
Okay. All right. Pendejo of the week is part of the show where we use listener suggestions in our own searches to find the biggest pendejo of the week. If you know someone that deserves to be pendejo of the week, send us your suggestion on Twitter using the hashtag POW and tagging us at the Weekly D Pod, at Danny_G951, and at It's That Guy Kyle. Or you can send us a voice message by scrolling down on the show notes and hitting the link to Anchor. Create a account, and then you can send us a voice message with your own suggestion. But yeah, okay. This week's Pendejo of the Week goes to the fucking Houston Texans because they got their ass whooped by the Cardinals that now host J.J. Watt and DeAndre Hopkins on their team. It was like such a fucking slap on the face, bro. It was the biggest slap in the face. Like, their two best players go to the Arizona Cardinals and they fucking bend them over and rearrange their guts on the field. It was horrible to watch.
I watched a meme actually about that. It was like I don't know if you've already seen it, but the WWE, they were wrestling, and it has the Texans and JJ Watt, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I love you," and just fucking tables the fucking other guy who's the Texans. It was so freaking funny, bro. I was just like, oh my god,
bro. I mean, the Houston Texans are the laughing stock of the NFL right now.
Dude, they're worse than Jacksonville.
They are literally the modern day Browns.
Oh,
we love the Browns here, though.
Bro, they're
what?
Best fan base, bro. I'm telling you,
most consistent fan base. Houston Texans is about to win that award, though.
Because it was like the Browns, 100%, literally had a perfect record party a couple years ago, and that was when they had no wins and all losses, so they celebrated that. Like they just have a good. They know they're bad, so they just have a really good sense of humor. And then recently they've been getting a lot better. So, shit, like. I fuck with the Browns, but I'm a Texans fan through and through. I'm having a hard time right now.
I personally suck at sports, so I hate all of them. Like,
nice.
I get that. I get that. I'm normally not a huge.
I swear, dude.
Nah, bro, but the Houston Texans, I mean, they're on a whole nother level right now. Like they
better than Dallas,
bro. No, fuck no. Dallas is actually winning games. I don't think the Texans are 1-1.
In spirit, we're better than Dallas.
There you go.
You know what's crazy is the Texans have the same exact fan base, just like the Browns did. So we are probably destined to celebrate all the losses this year. Like, it is rough,
dude. Honestly, you guys should have a losing streak tailgate.
You know what? If by like week 8. We're still on a losing streak, I'm going to go tailgate and have a Weekly D tailgate party.
We'll head out there. Bring Ben over there.
Hell yeah. We're going to take everyone out there and we're just going to celebrate that we've lost every game to that point.
Got a perfect record.
It fucking sucks, bro. Like, it's horrible. It's fucking horrible.
It's like every single time you get a good player, they send them off the next year.
Bro, we had a competitive... This is how bad it is, though. We went from being a competitive playoff team to the playoffs aren't even in our fucking dreams anymore. Like, they're so far out our reach. It's never going to happen. We suck again.
Yeah.
Fucking
that's
Texans
okay.
suck again.
That's okay. What's it called? But no, Ben, I also totally understand. I'm not the only time I like sports if I get invited to go to games or if it's playoffs. Usually I'll be in it because like all my friends tend to like it, so I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. But I'm 100% a movie buff and anime nerd through and through. That is my cup of tea. I do like hockey randomly though.
Hockey's
Dude,
the shit,
hockey
bro.
is the best thing to watch in person, bro.
Fuck
The
yeah.
fans are just like so willing to get punched in the face.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hockey's the best. Hockey's the best. It's cold in there. They got fights. They got beer.
Your balls can't sweat. It's amazing.
Exactly. It's the greatest fucking sport ever to go watch in person.
Dog, like you know what I'd go watch? I'd go watch soccer because I feel like the fans make it better.
Bro, yes. Yes.
I feel like I can turn to my left or right, and there'll be someone with a beer that they snuck in. They didn't buy it.
Fuck yeah.
And it'll be
yeah.
a good beer. Like it's not watered down or nothing.
If you ever want to experience that, go to a national team soccer game. Like any
We go to Mexico or like
any Latin American versus USA soccer game, you will have the greatest experience of what soccer fans are like.
Manchester too, though.
They're gonna be
Manchester,
throwing beers
100%.
everywhere every time there's a score. You're gonna see people fight. You're gonna see people get kicked out. It's gonna be a great fucking time.
Will there be Mexican food? Because like I do love food.
There probably will be some pretty good food outside.
Oh yeah, tailgating. I've never been tailgating.
No,
Bro. Okay.
Bro.
I be chilling, bro. I work like all the time. When I'm not at work, my girl is at work. So it's
Dude.
yeah, we're working on fixing that kind of schedule right now.
Yeah.
We'll have to make that shit happen. We'll need to go do a tailgate somewhere.
Hell yeah.
When I get back home, Texas.
We gotta make that happen.
Yeah. And if you ever do come visit, we'll take you to a Lou City game, which is their semi-pro team. They have a big soccer. They just built a brand new soccer stadium, and it's huge. It's fucking awesome. It's a great time.
Fuck yeah.
That's nice. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's a vibe, bro. It's really chill. But yeah, no. Also, yeah, Pendejo of the week. We can do Bam for the week too. What's it called?
Oh, you want to cut Bam for the week? All right. You want to read it?
Let's jump to Bam for the week real quick.
All right.
Just like Video of the Week, Bam for the Week is also driven by our own search along with listener suggestions. We look for the biggest baddest of the week. If you have someone you think should be our Bam for the Week, feel free to send us your suggestions on Twitter using the hashtag BAMF and tagging us on it at @WeeklyPod, at Danny_G951, and at It's That Guy Kyle. So before we go into the first one, because this is going to be a long topic, and Ben, I know you're going to be excited about this one. Shout out to the Houston Astros. Because they're going to World Series. It's really exciting.
Yes, sir. H-Town,
I just wanted to throw that in really quick, but looking forward to seeing what they can do. Ben, and now we're going to be talking about Dave Chappelle.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be going into a little bit of cancel culture, going to be talking about some of the special a little bit. We kind of talked about it last week, but we didn't get a chance to have you on, so we're going to get an opportunity to really talk about it because Dave absolutely deserves this Bam for the week.
Fuck yeah. Dave Chappelle literally said, hold my beer on this one. Alright, so after tons of backlash on the Netflix special and a whole walkout organized at the Netflix headquarters, Dave Chappelle says he's willing to meet with the trans community, but he has certain conditions. This is a quote from Dave Chappelle. He said, "To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands, and if you want to meet me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have some conditions. First of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end. You must come to a place of my choosing at a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gatsby is not funny."
What?
That is a quote from Dave Chappelle. Like,
oh my goodness. He has solid point,
bro,
because
yes.
he covered his bases,
bro. Like I said on the last podcast, right? Him finishing the Netflix special the way he did, talking about his trans friend and this and that. He literally pulled the race card that white people always say when they drop the N-bomb. They're like, "Oh, I got a white friend." I mean, I got a black friend. I can use the word. He did the same thing by having that whole story about his trans friend, and then making trans jokes. Like, do you feel the same way? Like, he pulled that card where he's like, "Oh, I got a black friend." He's like, "I got a trans friend."
I feel like, and hear me out. I feel like if a community wants to really be a part of a community, you got to take these jokes like we have to do all the time. You can't be like a part of. You can't want you can't want equality without what that entails. Like, it entails everything. Like, you're gonna get equally shit talked. You're gonna get equally like everything happens. Like, it's not always gonna be sunshine and fucking rainbows. Like, think bad things are gonna happen because bad things happen to everybody. And you can't just say it's because you're trans. No, it's because it's life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, that shit when Dave said, when she told him, I just need you to believe that I'm having a human experience, that shit kind of like hit me. I'm like, damn, bro, at the end of the day, like, if motherfuckers would lead with that instead of trying to be problematic and confrontational all the time. Like, I get that you've been through things, but I didn't make you go through that. So you don't have to come at me with all that confrontation. I'm asking you what's going on. You're the one bringing all that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to, like, try to be nice to people these days, too, because you never know if you're going to slip up and say something. I got to, like, fucking, like, back up everything I say like a fucking iCloud or something, like, just to make sure I said the right thing. Like, a person like me doesn't fucking tiptoe. I'm impulsive as shit. It's like, like, I don't, like, cancel culture is ruining a lot of things, and they're not even targeting the right shit. Like, I would have rather you canceled R. Kelly. He's a fucking rapist. I don't like any of his music now that you know that it's all about fucking little kids. Like, like, it's, go for something that fucking matters, not just because you're butt.
I agree, and you know what? My issue, like, this is gonna be a hot take. It's gonna be a really hot take. But my issue with the trans community is they chose to be a minority. Like, their decisions, they chose to be a minority. Like, I was born Mexican. I couldn't choose. Ben was born black. He couldn't choose. We were put in the minority off the bat. A trans person chose to be a minority.
Well, I feel like it's also under the
actual chemical, like, problems, and people's like, it's like some people really do have, like, some issues where like, I can't take everything with a grain of salt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they chose to be in that, because we don't even know, like, the real, like, because, like, I didn't even, like, exclude them from it. I just put them with the LGBT, and that's a huge community. I don't even think that shit's fucking a minority at this point.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, I kind of actually agree with Ben on this. Like, I'm under the impression that, like, because that's thinking under the assumption, like, this is where we slightly disagree. That's thinking under the assumption that, like, they got an opportunity to choose who they were growing up, but there's, like, kind of proof and scientific stuff backing the fact that chemical imbalances and things like that have shown that that's not necessarily the case. They don't really have a choice. They just are gay, or they're not gay, or they believe they're one, or they don't believe they're one.
With that too.
Yeah. But that's, like, that's the only place I would say I somewhat disagree. Like, I don't think they chose to do that, but I do see that I think what it comes down to really is the issue of how loud it can be sometimes, and it's not everybody. It's a specific group of people who love to talk on the internet, right? And they have pull with media, and they have pull with other things, and the moment that they want to be outraged about something, they get to choose. And then you kind of have, like, I'm gonna just be honest, these white saviors that come in and try to, like, defend a minority community, being whether it be the trans community, the black community, the Hispanic community. It happens all the time, and when that does happen, they start to think, oh, well, I gotta also defend my own, and then it gets louder and louder and louder, and before you realize it's just a couple people, but they've already gotten people like Kevin Hart, for instance. Kevin Hart got kicked out the Oscars as a direct result for not apologizing for some stuff he said 10 years ago. Why the fuck does that matter what he said 10 years ago? Like, does he have the same opinions now? Probably not.
Yeah. I agree with that.
10 years ago, totally different era. Like, you can't hold someone accountable for 10 years ago. That's a fucking decade.
Absolutely.
Like, that's a literal increment of time, and y'all really sat there and went, ouch. I feel like it's like when they say on the internet, they're like, if you go through your girl phone, don't get mad, you know what I'm saying, because you went through her phone. So it's like, if you going through somebody past like that, don't get mad that they said some fucked off shit in the past, because that was a long time ago.
The comedic climate was completely different too. I mean, like, you guys remember the days of like American Pie and Superbad and stuff like that.
Oh,
it was just off the wall comedy. Like, that's what it was. Shock humor was big then. Pineapple Express.
But that wasn't even shock humor compared to like Friday, like Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. That was shock fucking comedy.
How do you have a bite?
Yeah. When the white guy shoots him and they're like, the man.
He's good. Like, come on.
But no, you're right. Like, and there was a ton of like out of pocket humor at the time too, and that's the interesting thing.
Bro,
it's like, okay,
Dave Chappelle did Whiteface back in the day.
Anything Jim Carrey back in the day, bro.
Yeah.
Anything Jim Carrey, bro.
Ace Ventura, True Detective, bro.
Bro, Robin Williams, Mrs. Doubtfire. I mean, there was so much back then. The Wayans brothers were definitely, like, if they were to come out nowadays, it'd be canceled instantly.
Oh yeah, Scary Movie 1 and 2 is like, oh my goodness. The basketball scene from Scary Movie is still a classic.
Peak comedy.
Oh, how about you give me a standing ovation? That's just
bro. But it's just, I guess that goes back to my point though. It's just, there's a lot of people like that tend to bring things back up from the past, like, that to me aren't relevant anymore. Like, at the time, the climate's already changed at this point. We've already kind of moved forward with our opinions and our things. The same thing they tried to do with James Gunn with Guardians of the Galaxy. He had a couple racy tweets back in 10 years ago, and they tried to cancel him. The thing is, like with Dave Chappelle, for instance, you're not going to cancel Dave Chappelle. You're not going to cancel him. There's no fucking way. Like,
cancel culture's a fucking sham, bro. I said it the last week we talked about this. It's a fucking scam, because everyone that's been canceled, besides R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, have such a big cult following that they lay low for a couple months and then they're back on it again, and everyone's supporting them. David Dobrik is one of the biggest examples of that.
Yeah, Shane Dawson too.
6ix9ine will be back in like 3 months. Just give it time.
Bro, that's his music thing. His music ends up getting pop.
Bro, like 6ix9ine. Out of there, I think now, bro.
He's already popping in Europe again.
Europe don't count.
You'll see, bro. He'll be back. He'll be back again and going, I got the blicky with the stiffy. Oh
God, I thought we got rid of. He's like herpes,
bro. He's been working with Milk. I don't know if
bro. That's what I'm saying.
6ix9ine
is literally like herpes. Give him 6 months, he'll be back.
Kind of looks like what I think herpes virus is supposed to look like if it was a person.
It's just all colorful.
Like. Yeah, just colorful.
And very misleading.
And loud as fuck.
Bro, talking about colorful looking ass people, have you seen those 2 kids on Instagram that sing that song?
You started off like that. You better be careful with that.
The guys with that nasty dreads is like, I'm an island man.
I'm an island boy.
Oh, I've seen those guys. They were singing a song called Crypto Island, bro.
Like
Crypto Island boy.
Oh my god! Like that, I get really upset. Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I get absolutely livid whenever I see anyone of Caucasian descent with dreadlocks.
Bro, but
I get upset.
These twins take it to a whole nother fucking level.
Dog, I want
to
punch them in the face.
They look like a ripoff of Kodak Black.
Bro, it's like Panasonic white. I don't know. They look dirty.
I'm just island boy. I'm just keep what going. You're gonna keep that gun. I'm just standing outside. I'm just full gazing. I'm like, cool, I'm staying.
You know what this reminds me of?
That whole slap song.
It kind of low key does slap.
I bet you put a fire beat on it. That whole slaps, bro. I don't know a damn thing he's saying, but that whole slaps.
You know what it reminds me of? Look up Snow Informer. Out of Canada.
Snow Informer?
Yes, bro.
I'm an island boy.
I'm an island boy. Oh my god. They have a song called Crypto Island too, where they're just repeating the word crypto and island.
I mean, they can't rap for shit.
Honestly, but it's a melody.
That whole slap song. I'm telling you, put an EDM beat to that, it's gonna slap.
Aikido actually EDM beat was not the word for that.
Bro, I'm telling you, high key, they're gonna take over the fucking music game next year.
They're gonna be like
They're the
Blueface.
next 6ix9ine.
Beat King. They need to holler at Beat King, because Beat King will take anything and turn it into a club hit.
There you go. Watch. Just wait till next summer. Oh, that's all you're gonna hear. I'm an island boy. And you're gonna be bopping to it too.
That's how people. That's what I thought when I first heard Blueface too. I was like, Blueface, this is trash, this is garbage, garbo. People, I thought people were like making fun of him, at first. But then I realized, like, I thought everybody was liking and listening to it ironically. But then they started listening to it ironically, and then eventually they were like, I actually kind of like this. Because if you listen to his bars kind of hit. But then you're like,
this one's got no
bars.
bars.
Rapper. What's it called?
Bro,
I think he said like something about a suitcase called a lot of baggage, something like that. He threw a ton of stupid bars.
I don't know what the fuck he said, but it's fire, bro.
But now that man's got like a cult, like a female cult of like girls that he's like just fucking on Instagram Live.
Bro, shit. Makes me want to get fucking dreads and put a fucking dick tattoo on my forehead and see how many girls I can get.
Well, I don't know if they're pulling anything. But
I mean,
I was like, Blueface is definitely pulling.
No, these boys are pulling, bro. They went viral. They went viral. Anywhere you go, you hear someone singing, "I'm an island boy."
I don't hear that. This is the first time
I
I've
do,
heard
bro.
this.
I've been to like 5 different spots and I hear some random ass person singing that shit or listening to it, watching it on Twitter. We're gonna take over the music game. Watch.
Go viral, it's over with. Motherfuckers don't even care what you look like.
Hell no. And they look ridiculous on purpose.
It's all about marketing, bro. That's what it is. Like, that, in my opinion, like, a lot of these guys probably all talk like me, if I'm being honest with you. Most of them probably have, like, their real voices.
They're rich-ass white kids from Florida.
When Post Malone first started getting interviewed?
Yeah.
He used to have, like a kind of a hood accent. Like, he had this like, quote-unquote hood accent. But then you hear him now playing Magic the Gathering, he talks like me.
Bro, that's like, why Charlemagne the God tore him to fucking pieces.
Bro, y'all leave Post Malone. Charlemagne was brutal with that man. I love you some Charlemagne.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Oh my god.
He has so many bad opinions, but also funny opinions and good opinions.
He's fucking hilarious. That's all
there is.
All
over the place, bro.
He's a walking controversy.
He's like and also sometimes a walking contradiction, depending on the context.
There we go. That's what I meant. What's
it called? But
shit. All right,
we giving the Island Boys band for the week,
bro. Island Boy, hell yeah, that's the next hottest track.
Oh my fucking
mark my fucking words. Next year,
okay. If
summertime,
we don't end this episode with that song playing out,
it's ending with this song. I'm gonna find a remix. I'm gonna find it on a fire ass beat, and that's gonna be our ending to the song. To the episode. All right. Do you guys mind if we take a quick break? I gotta take a fucking piss.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Are you good?
Alright, we're back. Sorry.
Hey.
I drank too much fucking Topo Chico before we started recording.
Broke the seal?
Yeah.
Or.
Three Topo Chicos in, I had to crack the seal.
What was that, Ben?
So you had to squeeze the lemon, man.
I sure did, bro. I sure did.
What's it called? Okay, so let's go to Ben.
Let's go to Ben's story, bro.
We've been hearing on Facebook and stuff about this upstairs neighbor. You got to tell me about this, like, because I've seen like pictures you put up there. I've heard some of these stories, and it's fucking wild. So why don't you start from the beginning?
All right, so I gotta get out of laugh right quick, okay? So we moved into this place called it's called the Southmore Apartments or whatever, and like at first it was alright, but then like. See, there was a precursor to the upstairs neighbor. There was this lady, and this is gonna sound fucked up, but it is what it is. And she had a mentally challenged son, and she was the first lady that was upstairs, and it was cool until we found out that this motherfucker liked to stomp. Like, I'm talking like he thought he was Reptarded, and he would just stomp all over my baby's room. I couldn't get no sleep. Like, it got to the point. Yeah, there were balls all over his floor, bro. Like, booming and all that, and I couldn't sleep. Like I would have to sleep in my car. So finally, we got them to move. But what replaced them was this godless fucking bitch of a thought heathen that I've never encountered one such as her species ever again in my life. Like when they moved in, the baby daddy was like, he hit that PPP loan about 3 times and doesn't care about jail. And the girl was pregnant. So I remember like the bitch was tweaking. Like we had a couple of encounters with her where I had went upstairs and knocked and asked her to chill out, and she didn't. And they was stomping and screaming and fighting. So finally, I'm like, fuck it, whatever. And the first status came after this bitch came and woke us up one time and knocking on the door saying we were beating on the ceiling. We was dead sleep. So it was when that freeze happened in Texas, and I poured soap and water all over their stairs so it could freeze over and the bitch could fall. But it didn't work. It's only the beginning, fam. So, and then another time I go outside, I'm washing clothes, man. Like, it's a regular day. Why am I looking over here to my left and seeing her pregnant ass getting beat up by her boyfriend at the corner underneath apartment 12? I'm like, what the fuck? And you know, me being the nice guy I am, I didn't do shit to help because, you know, I feel like everybody got their own business and I wasn't in the house.
You didn't record it?
Huh? No, fuck that bitch. You should have been sitting on my fucking roof. You know what I'm saying? And this is before I got my gun, so I didn't want to antagonize this nigga. This nigga look crazy. I ain't gonna do that shit. Like, I know my limits. So I'm chilling. It's like one incident after another. If it isn't stomping, is this bitch sleep in the car with her fucking kids in it with the car off. She had a newborn in there with her, bro. And surrounded by fucking, like, the fucking ambulances. I have a whole, bro. Check it, bro. I finally got your email, Danny, right? So I'm gonna send you something.
All right.
And if I don't know, like, it's yeah. Hold on. Yeah, it's kind of hard to express like what all happened because it's just so much. And like, you know, like, hold on. I'm looking for my photos. Hold on, because I recorded. What I did is I compiled an entire compilation. I'm gonna read something. She built bad. You know what I'm saying? She built real bad. And like, I know you've seen Men in Black. And you know which ones I'm about to say. That's why you're laughing. It's the little cockroach fuckers. And the worst part about it, Kyle, we found out later she's a prostitute. And then like I can send you the ads. And she uses spammed accounts to make comments on it and shit like, oh, it looks so good. And then like her baby daddy got shot and killed. I wasn't tripping. I didn't mind. And then like, babe, what was the other stuff? Because my girl's down here too. Hold on, where is it? Yes, they were arguing one time when the baby daddy was alive, bro. And I'm sorry if I'm jumping all over the place. It's just crazy. When the baby daddy was alive, they were arguing about how she may or may not have given him HIV. Like,
Ooh.
On my way to work, and her car was on speakerphone, and she was like, "He didn't get that shit from me. He got it from other girls he was with."
Bro, listen, bro. Like, yes, bro. Like, yes, she looked just like that. She walked so bad. Like, she walked like she had to pee, but she knew it would burn. Like, that's how she would walk. It was so bad. And then her dude one time, Danny, like, I guess to make himself feel cool, had handed me some weed out of a Ziploc bag while I'm sitting outside smoking a bong. But don't try to play me. I smoke gas. Get this bullshit out of here. So what I did, I put it in an envelope and I wrote on there, I was like, thanks, man, but I don't like accepting weed from people like that. And I put it upstairs, bro. I'm almost 30. I don't need that from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she called the cops on us, bro, trying to bring our daughter into the shit. She's done a lot, man. Like, she's gotten her car shot out. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just came by looking for her after she's been, like, having, like, a vendor selling pussy for the past 2 weeks. It was just crazy, man. She saw me take the photo of her when she was surrounded by the cops and the ambulances and shit that time. And let me tell you how I gave her my best white people smirk, because I didn't give a fuck, my nigga. Like, you can watch me all you want, bitch. Your stupid ass over here sitting in the car with your motherfucking kids in it, you stupid hoe.
Every time you argue with her, she's like, I ain't scared, y'all.
Bro, yeah, every time you argue with her, bro, she always says that she been shot before. And I just want to meet the person that did it, because I just want to congratulate them, but tell them to aim a little bit higher next time. Like, because
yeah, I don't think you should congratulate them. You should give them some shooting lessons.
Bro, listen, bro. Look, the best part about it was when she would have a different boyfriend, bro, on God, like not every month, but like every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And then one of them was like, man, you out here he's like, she was out here saying, he lying, because I ain't sold no pussy in a year. And the nigga was like, but you in the car by your friend doing it? She said, it don't matter. If she triggered, I ain't did it in a year, though. I'm like, what? And finally, like, after all that, like, I was, like, thinking about, like, I don't know, like, being petty and printing out all the reviews and all of her, like, ads for selling that. You know how there's, like, Batman.
Hold on. She has Yelp reviews for her pussy?
Bro, I'm trying to, like,
bro.
Kyle, I'm gonna
what's her Yelp page called?
Kyle, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
And then you try to send it to him, because it's all, like,
it's all
you know how to bundle emails and stuff.
Yeah. Bro, she had Yelp reviews for that pussy, huh?
Bro, she had the reviews, bro, and, like, niggas was saying weird shit, like, yeah, she smells nice, man. I'm like, what?
Did anyone put 5 stars? We'll definitely eat here again.
No. And, like, the worst part about it was, here's the last thing, because I felt really bad for this boyfriend she had in particular.
Mm-hmm.
As he was telling her these things, like, she's walking out the house. He's like, really, you just gonna leave me and go suck some dick to feed your kids?
Oh, shit.
I swear to God, that came out of it. And I'm like, bro, what am I doing here? I grew up in Rosenberg. I don't deal with stuff like this. I deal with racist cops. I'm not supposed to deal with this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, fuck. And then she she tells him after he says this, she's like, yeah, you mad, but you ate my pussy, though. I almost threw up. I feel like my pussy would look like what a bat's vagina would look like, and that's no disrespect to bats.
Bro, that pussy probably looked like a pastrami sandwich, huh?
Bro, I wouldn't even know. Bro, that shit just look, bro, oh, man, dog, like,
bro, it'd be bad if he ate that pussy after she got nutted in.
Bro, that's the problem. You never know.
You never know, exactly.
I'm like, brother, we need to talk. Like, let me tell you something, brother. If you don't love yourself, I just want you to know that Jesus loves you, and He don't want you eating that bitch pussy, bro. Because, like, I don't think that is not the way.
Yeah, that is definitely not the way.
Bro,
God damn.
Got into it. Like, my girl almost tased her. It was wild, man. It was just like the worst experience I've ever had in my life. And honestly, I hope that hoe trip and fall and, like, hurt her big toe and, like, twist her ankle and, like, break that bitch and then fall on her face and then, like, get a nosebleed that don't stop and then they get all crusty with boogers and shit.
And she'll probably still be on the block right after that.
Bro,
She probably still be on the block. I'll bust it up.
It was a despicable person.
Got her. And just because I told her it always looks like shit.
Oh, yeah. My girl was like, your hair always looks like shit. You're out here selling pussy. Like, yelling that shit in front of everybody. And, like, and immediately after she tells her about her hair, she went and got it done.
Oh,
bitch,
shit.
you go look at your whip. It still got bullet holes in it. Like, what? You living a dangerous whole life.
I mean, she sucks enough dick to fix her hair, but she don't got enough money to fix the car, bro.
She need to feed kids.
Exactly. She's out here selling that pastrami sandwich for $5 like it's Subway.
She got her kids taken, bro.
Oh, fuck.
That's probably
the newborn was took, I think, because of I think she was on some kind of drugs and shit. She was in the middle of a fucking what's that shit called? Here, baby. She was in the middle of some kind of like struggle with the courts or whatever you want to call it to get them back, custody battle or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
She need a battle with her conscience. Like
she need to talk to Jesus, bro. By the sounds of it,
I don't want to talk to her, bro.
She's out here selling that pussy like it's a Quizno sub, huh?
Bro, look, man.
Like if it's a Little Caesar's pizza, hot and ready.
Bro, nah, bros. I'd rather fuck the pizza. A hot, scalding, dangerous pizza.
I probably won't burn as much as her pussy, huh?
Oh my god.
Usher probably fucked with her, bro. That's why he was singing "Let It Burn."
Nah, man. I feel like she got a battery acid vagina. Like it'll keep going, but it'll melt your shit.
It's gonna fall off.
yeah, something, man. It's just
dries up and crinkles up like fucking.
That's the shit that bleach can't even get out, bro.
You ever left pasta out after you boiled it? You just kind of like forget it just dries up. It's real small. What happened? God damn,
man. You know what? We should hook her up with these island boys over here, man. Maybe she can show them a good time.
God damn.
Oh man, what the fuck is the world going to?
Thank God I never had anything like that. God, my fucking God.
Bro, no, in my ass, I'd be writing everything down and just fucking making jokes out of it. I'd probably be recording everything every day.
God
damn. I wrote it down. I posted that shit.
Hell yeah. I would have mounted my GoPro and fucking constantly be changing batteries on it, just recording everything.
Not the GoPro. I didn't even know the GoPro had batteries.
Bro, I'd have a fucking reality show out of that shit.
Bro, like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. A quick side note, I work security at a UPS site, and, like, two things. There's gunshots, like, every night, 'cause it's the north side, and one of them truckers was like, why don't you go see what's going on? And I didn't know how to tell him, like, I'm black, dude. We don't do that shit.
Right?
I didn't know how to tell him because it was a black guy.
Haven't you ever watched the movie before?
Bro, I felt Muslim for a second, or like, you know how like black Muslims be like, brother.
Right?
Like, I just wanted to tell him, like, brother, we don't do that here. You know, and finally, you know those them gaming briefcases, bro. I swear, get you one of them, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because you can be sitting on a poster wherever you at work if you ain't got no supervisor and just start playing you some God of War, my guy.
You have a suitcase you bring to work for them?
Yeah.
Just roll up with a suitcase.
He rolls up looking legit as fuck.
I'm so serial. Like I got whooped by Hades last time. I'm playing like the remastered one before I go into the other one where you like the Norse shit.
The Viking one?
Yeah, that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to knock out, like, you know, catch it to the story. Plus it was remastered. I was like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's fucking dope.
Fucking fire.
Hell yeah. Man's over here hearing gunshots. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm trying to kill Hades.
Bro. Hey, did you hear that?
Nah. I don't even know what that was, bro. Nah, you want to go check it out, though, if you want to.
Nah, yeah, you got it. Because, like, low key, like, if you use your Wi-Fi hotspot, you can play online as well.
Yeah. Nice.
Check that shit out.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get me one.
Fuck, dude. All right. So keep it or eat it. Keep it or eat it is where we take user suggestions on just about anything, and we take a vote on whether it's cool enough to keep or whether we should trash suggestion and eat it into outer space. You can send us the keep it or eat it suggestion by tweeting us at the Big Clicky Pod, at Denny_G951, and at It's That Guy Kyle using the hashtag KOY. So the first one is going to be Hooters making the waitresses shorter. So recently there's been some backlash because this actually occurred, and there's people who were working for them that were actually kind of outraged about it. So do you think that the outrage was justified, or do you think that is some bullshit? Would you keep it or eat it?
So I'm on the fence on this one, right? Because for one, I mean, the shorts got shorter, right? And most girls that have gone with the shorter shorts have admitted they make better tips. But on the flip side, Hooters is known for advertising big titties, not big booties. So I feel like they're false advertising here because now they're showing off the ass.
The direction I thought you were
I'm just saying, bro. If you're gonna be called Hooters, I'm planning on walking in there and seeing some big old white titties. All right, because that's what Hooters was from the beginning, and that's what I'm expecting.
You're mad. That's not where I thought it was gonna go.
I don't care joggers on. I just want to see some titties.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's Hooters, titties. Hooters and titties go hand in hand. How you gonna go with the shorter shorts?
Really pure of you to think. I'm so serious. That's pure as fuck. Like, he's really like, you're really over here really believing in their mission statement. I love you. He's like, man, look, I don't care about your shorts, bitches. I just want the titties that you've been showing.
Exactly. It's Hooters.
All false advertising.
Like, you got
what
Twin
if you just
Peaks.
sued him for that?
Twin
Do you
Peaks.
think you'd win?
Big titties.
Do you think you'd win a lawsuit for that?
Oh, fuck
told
yeah.
you. Ass bitches are like tight body bitches rather than the titties.
I'll tell you what, though, that would be the fun. You ever get imagine getting picked up for jury duty. You
Bro,
get picked up for jury duty and selected to be in that court case where they're just like the one guy who's suing them because for false advertising.
Bro, I'm just saying titties, bro. Hooters goes with titties. Twin Peaks,
So
titties.
you're gonna eat that?
Tight ends is booty.
So you're gonna eat that?
Yeah, I'm eating that shit. It's false advertising. Although I did
I'm
go
gonna
to
be
my
real
local
with you, bro.
Hooters.
I ain't never been to Hooters. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, here's my thing, right? So I've been doing Uber Eats, so I've gone to Hooters a couple times to go pick up food, and I've seen the new shorts, and I've seen the reaction the new shorts get with all these old pervs. It's a bunch of old white guys that go into Hooters. They see a girl with the big old booty and short shorts. I mean, they're gonna throw extra dollars at her, but it's still false advertising. Hooters means titties in my head, and that's what I've been taught since I was a kid. So I'm gonna eat that just because they're false advertising.
I don't know.
I gotta be a purist at this one.
So I'm thinking this way. So I think people have a choice of where they work for the most part, and I think when you choose to work at a location specifically that's how they dress, right? And the expectation is if it did get shorter, like you know what you're getting yourself into when you apply for that job.
Exactly, you're
So,
selling your
opinion,
body,
like it's really kind of like pointless to. No, you're not selling your body. I don't know that.
bro.
You're just advertising
Sex
a different
sells,
way, bro.
bro.
They're not having
Sex
sex with
sells.
people.
I mean, they're not having sex with people, but people go look at titties. That's what
Well,
you go to
sure,
Hooters for.
That's why but they know what they're getting into because they know they get good tips.
Exactly. I mean, their food is ass to start with.
Granted, I don't want people to I wouldn't want into a bunch of old creepy dudes touching on anybody, regardless.
I mean, there's no touching at Hooters. It's all eyes, bro.
But yeah, no, I would just say it doesn't, to me it makes no difference. In my opinion, that's the time if they started and you're not okay with it at that point, keep your job you have for the time being.
Yeah.
Look for something else, and then when you can find something that at least pays the same, at that point when you're working at Hooters, for instance, you can find another job that will pay probably the same when it comes to those pay rates pretty easily in comparison to a higher level job.
Okay.
Then it's easy for you to find something.
But
then you can just jump out, so it's a yeet.
But Hooters is known for big titties. So I see why a lot of these girls are offended by these short shorts, bro. A lot of these girls got some big old bitties, but they ain't got no ass. I mean, I'd be upset if I had to wear short shorts. I mean, think about it. Hooters is big titties, right? Most girls that have huge titties don't got no ass. And now you're making them wear short shorts. I mean, you're false advertising. I mean, I eat it regardless. I'm defending these Hooters waitresses right now because I see why they feel a little self-conscious about the shorter shorts. Well, they ain't got no booty to fill them in.
Well, if you bad built, go somewhere else.
There's Twin Peaks.
There's Twin Peaks, yeah. I mean, but they're
like I said, Twin Peaks is for the bad bitches.
I mean, tight ends. Tight ends is all about the booty, bro.
Wait, that's a place?
What's tight ends?
Tight ends is the new version of Hooters, but they're all about the ass. The shorts are short, and it's all girls with big old booties. We got a few of them here in Houston. Tight ends, look it up.
I mean, I might for research, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got to go there for research purposes. It's not because you want to.
For the podcast.
You got to do it for research,
Definitely for the podcast, bro. For the research.
That's like when I go to a strip club. I tell my fiance it's for research purposes. I'm just here to see what the people are talking about. It's
I'm not
because
gonna
I want to
lie,
be here.
I went to the club one time and I fucking hated it.
Did you?
Bro, it's like I didn't have glasses at the time.
Oh.
I was kind of broke. I bought 2 drinks like a dumbass.
Oh, no, you never buy drinks, bro.
Bro, I bought 2 drinks of Crown and it came out to $40.
Nah, see, this is where you fucked up.
Nah.
You gotta go to a BYOB strip club where you pay $10 for just a cooler of ice. You take all your beer, all your alcohol. You buy bottles because bitches like bottles and they'll come and want to take shots with you. And you end up
go in the morning and hit the buffet.
And you end up getting lap dances without paying for anything because you gave them a shot.
I always thought like the buffet at a strip club was like a myth. I didn't know there was really buffets in that shit.
No, that does exist.
No, that should exist. Yeah.
So fun fact actually though, because it's kind of relevant but kind of not. Atlanta is known for having some of the best steakhouses and like wing spots and things like that at their strip clubs.
Magic City, baby.
Yeah, like legit, like it's supposed to be one of those places that like you can go with your date, and like because it's like a club, but it's also like that's how it is in Atlanta though.
Bro, Magic City back in the day had the best lemon pepper wings. That's all I can say about
lemon pepper hot, bro, for sure.
Bro, it was fucking delicious. I've been to Magic City. That was a great fucking time.
I say, Ben, if you haven't had lemon pepper hot like wings, I highly recommend if you're a lemon pepper guy.
No, I am a weak ass garlic parm type of guy.
Garlic parm's good too, bro. I got like garlic parm just drenched in ranch or blue cheese. I like blue cheese. I'm one of those people that like blue cheese.
Oh, you know what? I've had like this fire ass blue cheese when I was working at Brick House Tavern in Tap, bro. It was so fire. Like it was one of them cheeses where like niggas gotta really pay for it. And I have nothing bad to say on blue cheese, bro.
I'm not a fan. I've tried it.
Blue cheese, Dan?
I gotta really be in the mood for fucking blue cheese, but I'm not a fan.
Just like eat that shit off rip, but like I can eat it though.
Bro, all I'm saying is like I'll eat ass before I eat rotten cheese.
Oh, I'm eating ass regardless though, man. That's why I don't let my daughter drink after me. My tongue being.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. I'll eat ass before I eat blue cheese. Like I'll spit in the butt and suck it back out, but I ain't eating no fucking blue cheese.
Damn. All I'm saying is they got pumpkin spice whipped cream, bro, and like it tastes good on breasts.
Oh, I bet. I bet, bro. Anything tastes good on titties, bro.
I like how you keep it festive too, Ben. That's the goal. Gotta keep it fit, like keep it like festive. You know, listen to a little bit of like sweater weather in the background, and we good.
Oh yeah, dude. You put your Yule log in the back on your broken TV. It'll be a good time.
Not gonna lie to you, man. Like my kind of like pushed me out the way, put his hands on me type shit. Like last Friday, and like I almost shot his ass, and he don't know it yet. And I kind of don't want to tell him. See, I'm not a violent person. Hear me out. I'm not like a thug by any means. It's just no matter what our disagreement is, don't fucking touch me.
Agreed.
Like, I will listen to you and we can talk about whatever. We can talk about the most taboo shit on the fucking, I don't care. Don't fucking touch me. Like, my own father asked, Ben, can I give you a hug? Because I'm very adamant about people not touching me.
I agree with that, though. You put hands on me, you better be ready to catch some hands.
No, yeah, that's why I try to keep my mind as open as possible to any argument. Because, like, I'm not going to, like, if I'm going to back up what I'm saying about don't touch me, I need to make sure that at least they know that I gave you the maximum understanding before you try putting your hands on me.
Gotcha. You
know, like, I want to let people know, like, I always want to try to understand you first. I'd rather try to understand you than fight you. Because, like, if I can understand where you're coming from, I can develop, like, a game plan to, like, because sometimes you got to have a game plan to hang around certain types of people. It's not their fault. Some of them are just, like, traumatized. and you gotta like act around them a certain way, not being fake, but like or conserving yourself, but more like. I mean, I just feel like that's a human thing to do sometimes. Like if you know some things could trigger a person, you dial it down, or you know what I mean. So yeah.
I get that. I understand that completely. What's it called? Okay, let's see. Anybody seen Dune yet?
I do.
I have.
I have not either.
Okay, we'll skip that one.
Okay. I do want to see it because I heard good things. Astros in the World Series, I'm gonna keep that shit.
Hey, H-Town, hold it down.
At least we have one sports team in Houston doing something.
Thank God, dude.
So we'll go through that. Okay, this one. Mike Tyson confirmed to return to the ring in 2022. His next opponent is reported to be Logan Paul.
Hey.
I'm gonna keep that shit because I really want to see them fucking fight.
Bro, I just want to see Mike Tyson back in the ring.
Bro, Mike Tyson. I mean, you saw him in like earlier this year.
I hope it's steroids, Mike Tyson. I want to see him knock the fuck out of Logan Paul.
Rip an ear off.
Hell yeah. I want to hear him come back with the fucked up little squeaky ass voice, little itty bitty ass balls, but fucking jacked, ready to knock some heads off.
All I'm gonna say is Logan Paul.
Fight him.
You're gonna fight Mike Tyson?
I'll fight Mike Tyson, bro. I'll fight him.
Bro, all I'm saying is I'll step in the ring with Mike Tyson for $2 million.
I have every intention of if I do that, I'm gonna be laid out like Zach Galifianakis.
I know I'm gonna end up retarded after that, but I'll take it for $2 million.
I'm gonna kick him in his nuts,
bro.
Yeah, fuck with y'all. I'm on. Hey, Mike, you about to get drop kicked in your balls, playboy.
After all them steroids, them nuts must be shrunk, bro.
He's gonna be like, I can't feel anything. What are you talking about? And just go quack quack quack. You're gonna wake up, you're gonna see his pigeons floating around. I don't know if you guys have seen his fighting stuff though. Like most recently, whenever he fought, like recently, they were doing some like footage of him. Mm-hmm. He's a monster still.
He is. The speed he has for his fucking age is crazy. That's what I'm saying. I would. One, I'm excited to see him come back into the ring, but I want him to come back steroid up and knock the fuck out of Logan Paul. Like I want to see his head come off.
High key. I got Logan Paul's got hella balls for even wanting to. He fought Floyd Mayweather. He's actually proven himself to be like a boxer. I don't know if I call him like a good boxer, but he's got technical ability. The guy can fight. Now, is he gonna fight one of the greatest of all time? Like that guy, in my opinion, I think Mike Tyson's better than Floyd. In my opinion,
bro, Mike's fucking vicious. First of
Mike's
all,
a monster.
He's a whole nother weight class.
Mike literally bit a man's ear off.
Yep.
That is not a joke. That is, he did that.
He's also one of the greatest trash talkers in boxing. That's like Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson.
But if you hear him punking you with his little lisp, like you better.
Nah, bro. I forgot who he was fighting, but he told him he's like, "I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck you in the ring till you love me." Like I don't give a fuck what's going on. If someone tells you that and you're about to box them, you know, like it's gonna fuck with your head.
It's gonna be that one video of that guy who like goes in to fight him and then he just walks out as soon as the bell rings.
He's like, nah, nah, fam. What do you think about it, Ben?
You there, buddy?
Yeah, give me 1 second, brother.
Alright.
Dude, we gotta get him with Blake.
Fuck yeah. Dude, you know what? Well, I'm gonna need to get him and Blake together to join in with the weekly D After Dark.
100%.
I think that should be the crew.
There's your 3. There's your triple threat.
Yep. And we'll have Spencer as producer.
Oh my god, he's so stressed out the whole time.
I'll literally tell him, like, don't cut anything, just let it all roll. All I need you to do is be like our Jamie for Joe Rogan. Just put stuff on the screen when we need it.
Oh god. Okay. Goddamn.
You know what, guys? I'm actually gonna head to work, but I'm gonna stay on though. I'm just gonna put y'all on speaker in my car.
That's fine. We're wrapping it up anyway.
Yeah.
Almost there. You should go. I was like, you should go to work, man.
Yeah.
Be good.
Oh yeah, I was talking shit, but I was totally getting ready. I thought I could convince myself, and I was like, nah.
To make that money, man.
You didn't make that money, bro. You gotta get your bread.
I'm be real with you, man. I'm trying to get my level 3 license so I can make that minimum 16, 18 an hour type shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Soon, bro.
Yeah.
Soon, bro.
Level 3, you can be strapped, right?
Yeah, and I already got my shit stay in my car. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie to you either. I stay strapped as well. I mean, I don't work security, but I stay strapped.
You gotta be, man. It's Texas and everybody else is. It's kind of ridiculous. We can talk about that another time.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Okay.
Nah, 'cause I'm all for it. I'm all for it, like, arming yourself, but come on, man. It's like any motherfucker with a gun's good now.
Hell yeah. That's the Wild West, bro.
Texas wild.
Yeah. But someone took the courts that.
Yeah.
Because in the Wild West, if someone looked at my lady wrong, I could shoot him in the big toe or some shit.
Nah, bro. Texas has been the Wild West. Texas is one of the only states in the U.S. that still has the law where you can challenge someone to a duel, and if you kill them, you're not liable because they accepted the duel.
That's the real law.
Tell me I can challenge my to a duel.
And if he accepts and you pop a cactus in his ass, that's his fault.
I'm gonna need that right, young man.
I know the only way that works is if you use the old revolvers too, because then that's really just to put the cuff in there. You gotta like hear ye. You gotta pull that one out. So you know, like,
you gotta take like 5 steps to the left, 2 to the
hear
right.
ye piece, like fucking little ball bullet. Like you get a fucking
muskety handhelds ready.
I don't know, bro, but Texas is the Wild West. It's been the Wild West.
Anyways, guys, actually, this is going to do it for today. Just thank you guys for listening. If you like what you heard, please give us a 5-star rating and leave us a review on Apple iTunes. You can also give us a thumbs up on Spotify and a like on any other streaming service you listen to. Also, big shout out to Ben. Thank you for being on the podcast. Not congratulations. Thank you for being on the podcast. Congratulations on your new spot in Midtown. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Again, and
y'all having me, man. Like, it's been an honor, you know what I'm saying? I had a good time, so like, hell yeah.
We appreciate you coming on, and we'll keep in contact. I got this whole project that I'm working on, and I'll let you know. Maybe you might be interested in it.
Hey man, I add you on the book, you know what I'm saying, and we can whatever y'all want to do, I'm with it because you know social media has messed things up. It's so easy to link and get shit done.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So cut recording. Let me. I want to talk to Ben real quick.
All right. Before we cut real quick, Kyle, again, congratulations on your 1 year with the Weekly D podcast and Paper Plate Media.
Woo, woo, woo!
We appreciate you, man.
Thanks, man.
All right, thank you guys for listening. It was great. Peace.
Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'ma get keep that gun. I be just staring at the sun. I'm just a fool.